Hey guys, welcome to Planning with Crystal. So today we're going to do my AM routine. It is a new year and I just wanted to check back in and kind of show you what I've been using. I know you guys have been asking a few questions about which skincare I'm using and when. I do try out a lot. So this is the current routine. So I don't actually start with like a proper cleanse with water in the morning. I've read some things that suggest it can disrupt your barrier and is unnecessary sometimes. So what I actually use instead is a product like this. I've got a few of these in like minis that I've been trying. I love this. I would definitely repurchase this. So this is the Rodial Dragon's Blood Cleansing Water Hydrate and Tone. It comes in a cool little push down thing. So I'll just do a few pumps onto a cotton pad and I will just take this all over my face. And the main aim with this really is I'm just trying to take off like the retinol and things that I put on last night. Obviously I will do a PM routine at some point and show you what I use, but this is just to kind of take everything off. And I love this particular one because it's so refreshing. It smells absolutely amazing. Just like fruity and sweet and lovely, and yeah, so that is the first kind of step I would take. I would then go in with a light toning product, so something that's going to exfoliate but in a light way, nothing too kind of strong. For this I use one of two products, so I either use the Medicate Press and Glow or I use the Tatcha Texture Tonic, and I just switch the two because I really like both. So today we'll use the Tatcha one. I'll give it a little bit of a shake. This is another product that just smells amazing. It smells to me like blackjack sweets, like that kind of dandelion and burdock type scent. If you know blackjack sweets, you'll know what I mean. Probably a British thing, isn't it? But just little sweets. But they smell just like this. So I will use this. So this will then take off if I've got anything else on that I've missed with that kind of first cleanse. This will take everything else off. I also find this really then kind of helps all of the products that I put on next to kind of adhere to it as well. So you can see even from the cleanse and the tone stage, it adds that little bit of radiance to the skin. The next step in my routine is the most expensive, sadly, and it's another Tatcha product. This is The Essence. So this does last a really long time. So this is the kind of full-size bottle, 150ml. I would say this lasts me about 6 months because I only use it in the morning. I use different stuff at night. So you would just pour out a little bit of product on your hands, really hard to show you because it is like a water, and then I will just pat this all over my skin. And I just find this has got fermented rice extract, I think it is, that's in here, and it just seems to really help. It just adds like a layer of hydration. Again, everything I put on after it just seems to, I don't know, last longer, feel better. I can tell the difference when I don't use this. When I went on holiday and I forgot to take this, I could tell my skin just wasn't behaving in the way it would normally do. Then I go in with the vitamin C. Now I have used quite a few vitamin C's. I have two favourites, the Drunk Elephant C Firma Day Serum, and this one, which is the Dr. Dennis Gross Vitamin C and Lactic 15% Vitamin C Firm and Bright Serum. So this is actually a mini. I've got a few minis to use, thankfully, but I definitely would repurchase this. So it says to use about 8 drops. I use 4 drops, and that seems to be plenty. So I'm getting even more value for money with this product because I don't use as much as they say, and it really helps to brighten the skin. And I've had like little dark spots here because when I get blemishes like this guy here and I pick and I'm terrible with it, it needs like that little bit of repair to get rid of any kind of blemish marks and things. This seems to do that. And it adds the radiance, and of course with it being vitamin C, it is giving your skin a little bit of kind of antioxidant protection. Then, and the cheapest product in my routine is the Ordinary Niacinamide 10% and Zinc 1%. This is like £5.60 for a 30ml bottle, and it's amazing. Now what I would say with this, and it's one of you guys that told me this, is you only need a little bit. So I've got 2 little drops, and that is enough for the whole face, because if you use too much, it does have a tendency to go quite sticky. So you only need a little bit, and this really helps stop any kind of breakouts. Because I'm oily combination, this really seems to help with that. I'm sure it does other stuff as well, but I find niacinamide really works for my skin with things like breakouts and stuff. So maybe if you're not breakout prone, you probably don't need that in your routine, but for me, I find it really helps. Next up, and this is the product that I think makes the most difference to my skin and to like radiance and a glow, and it's this by Tan-Luxe. This is Super Glow, the Hyaluronic Self Tan Serum. I've probably used more of this than any other product, and I talk about it a lot. So I use 4 drops of this in the morning. I went through a phase of using it at night as well, but then I found my skin did kind of like look tanned, as opposed to using this amount is enough to just give a glow, add the slightest hint. Well, it doesn't really add a hint of colour. It kind of, I don't know, just takes it up from not as pale to slightly less pale. It just kind of takes it from pale to not quite as pale. It doesn't sort of tan my skin too much. Whereas in the summer, when I used it morning and night, 4 drops in the morning, 4 drops at night, I did get a light tan. Obviously, the more drops you use, the more tan you're gonna get. But it doesn't have that kind of self-tan smell. You would definitely want to rinse your hands afterwards though, or else it will tan your fingers very slightly. But I mean, look at that. I just really feel like that adds the glow. Next, I would go in with my eye cream. So I've been using the Drunk Elephant Ceramide AF Eye Balm. Cushion and strengthen. It's a 3% ceramide blend, 10% plant omega lipid complex. Apparently, this is their newest eye cream they released in 2022, and I really like it. And what I like about this is, as well as adding the moisture and being great for when you go in and you apply your concealer, I really like the fact that I can put it on the sort of sensitive areas of my eye, which is up here, and I don't get a reaction from it. Whereas other eye creams I've used, I can use them under my eyes, but as soon as I go kind of under the orbital bone there, or on the orbital bone, it starts to kind of irritate. So it's something I'm quite aware of. I have quite sensitive eyes, so I have to be careful with what I use. This one has been adding that moisture, plumping out kind of fine lines and helping when you apply your concealer, and has been really moisturising and gentle as well, so really liking that. My current favourite moisturiser is from Tatcha. It is the water cream. I love their products. Look how it comes with this super cute little gold spatula that slides on the top, that now doesn't want to come out. There we go. So you have like a little spatula, so that when you are using your cream, you don't have to put your fingers in the cream. Look at that. So I get my little spatula. Obviously we'll clean said spatula before I go putting it back on the pot. So you may notice I didn't take a lot of the products down my neck, and that is just because my neck and below is super sensitive. I'm having reactions to everything at the minute, so I'm being really careful and just using like certain things on those areas that I know won't irritate me. But this just feels like a cool glass of water for the skin. And even though this isn't the one that they market as being like the glowy day cream, that would be the dewy skin cream, this still leaves your skin super radiant. It literally feels so like refreshing, like I've just put a load of cold water on my skin in the nicest possible way. And then it adds just enough moisture to not like unbalance the skin and make it oily or make it breakout prone or anything. I don't get breakouts with this. It's perfect for when you like go in with your makeup or your CC cream, whatever you use. And then finally, the final step in my day routine would be an SPF. Now I have a few different SPFs. I rotate them because I like more than one. The 2 I have on rotation at the moment are the Chantecaille one and this one, which is the Murad City Skin Age Defense Broad Spectrum SPF 50 PA, and lots of pluses. So for this I would just do 2 fingers worth like this for my face. And again, this one is nice when you go in with makeup afterwards. It performs very nicely. And most importantly, it protects you from the sun. So that was the day routine. Let's do a little bit of a recap, and I will link all the products underneath if you are interested in trying any of it for yourself. So starting off with my cleanse, the Rodial Dragon's Blood cleansing water. Next up for exfoliation would be the Tatcha Texture Tonic or the Medicate Press and Glow. Then I would go in with my Tatcha Essence, followed by my Vitamin C, which is the Dr. Dennis Gross one at the moment, the Ordinary Niacinamide Plus Zinc, Tan Luxe Super Glow, my eye cream, which is the Drunk Elephant Ceramide AF Eye Balm. Then I would go in with my Tatcha the water cream, and finishing it all up with an SPF, which, like I said, is generally the Chantecaille one or the Murad City Skin, which is the one I put on right now. So that is my AM routine. Let me know in the comments what you think of my routine. Have you used any of these products? Do you like them? Are they not for you? Because I do appreciate what works for me might not work for you and vice versa. But do let me know your thoughts. PM routine will come soon as well because it's quite a different routine. But yeah, that is it. So I really hope you've enjoyed watching this video. I would love it if you give it a thumbs up. It lets me know you're enjoying the content I'm producing. And I'd love it if you subscribe to the channel and click the notification bell to be notified when my next video goes live. Thanks so much for watching. Bye guys.